Okay, I'm back at it. I identified an issue earlier where when I installed Mud Revolution, and there's more than the standard set of races and classes, that when someone enters into the realm with one of those classes, at some point it resets them to a known class or race. I think I was seeing Dragonkin get reset to half ogre. And I was pointed to this. You need to hex edit the DLL that comes with Major Mud to enable certain fixes. Now, this is an absolute prerequisite of MudRev. Outside of that, only if you want to do your own editing. There are some things that work better with Mega Mud, and use a couple examples of those. We don't need any cracks. Yeah, so just enabling these things: monsters, classes, maps, abilities, so on. So what I'll do is show you how this could be applied. So here's a list of edits I need to make. I'll put this in a window to the side for now. What I have here is my remote desktop, and I have the board shut down. I will go ahead and load my hex editor. It's always a good idea to make a backup, which hex editor actually will do. Hex Workshop is what it's called, is what I'm using. So I am actually working with WBB Mud. So this is my WG serve, wbbmud.dll. Here we go. So here's my hex representation of the entire DLL. So what I need to do is identify certain offsets and change certain values to certain other values. Okay, so if I were to find an offset, how do I do that within here? Let's see. Oops. Okay, that's not how you do it. So we need to find an offset. I've actually never done this within Hex Workshop. Go to, I bet that's it. Hex, boom, go. Okay, there we are. So now, if I were to look at what I need to change, so it says for this offset, needs to change from CO5D to F4B4. So that one's already done, it looks like. For the increased class records, if I go to here, starts with A4. Needs to be 9090. It's not matching, so that's a problem. Am I putting this in right? Is this offset correct? If I go to this offset, boom, okay. But why does that not look right? Oops, go to, it's going to a different place every time. Do I have to start from beginning of file? That's why. Okay. That's better. Okay. So if I were to go back to what I need to do now, okay, so that's already the correct value. So the class one is done correctly. If I go to the race one, that's actually done correctly as well, so that's not it. 909090. Okay, so it's not classes or maps, it's actually races down here. So if I go to races, change it from 74 to EB, that's done as well. Okay, well that's not what was causing it apparently. So, how about, maybe we just go down the list here. So I did these first three. Increased ability spells. That's 9090, so that's right. Number 2. That's already 9090. Number 3. That's already 9090. Okay, fix for increased records. What's this one? Is this done? That's already 9090. We just checked that one. Don't need that one. What about this? Should be F7FF. That's done. Okay, this one. Oops. What should it be? 4F. So that one's not done. Might as well make that change while we're at it. Okay. We don't need the user cracks or add-on cracks. Increase shop records. Let's check this one out. So it's already ECFF09. It occurs to me this is actually the wrong mud. Okay, so this was my this is my stock realm I renamed to WBB. If I were to save this, we actually want to update OpenWCC. That's the one for MudRev. I totally forgot that. Okay, so now we're going to go through this again, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to edit, go to, or Control G from the beginning of file, put this offset in hex. We can see it says C05D00. Okay, C05D needs to be F4B4. So I'll go ahead and F4B4. Okay, it's kind of black magic. I'm not quite understanding how someone knew to do all this stuff, but whatever. They did. Okay, so 9090, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, from here we need to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here we need to do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Same with this, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So from here we do it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This should be 74. We'll change to EB. Okay, this one has a, we don't need that. Okay, let's do this one. Increase shop records number 1. So that needs to be changed to FF7F. FF7F. Two-handed to weapon hand, let's do that one. So instead of 4-1, it's 4F. 4F. Okay, we don't need the cracks. Here we go. Let's do this one. So that should be, instead of E80300, it should be ECFF09. Same here, ECFF09. Same here. ECFF09. Okay, this should be FF7F. This will fix the restocking that I was seeing not happen. 7F. Okay, this should be FF0F. Okay, this is 09. This is 905 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, quite a difference here. This is actually good for Mega Mud, so we know when someone hung up. Okay, so just confirming it starts with 6, 4, yes. So I'm going to put this over here just so I have it side by side. So this should be 6, oops, let's go again. 6, 8, 7, 5, 6, E, 6, 7, 2, 0, 7, 5. Okay, 7, 5, 7, 0, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, D, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so that encompasses that. I don't think we need this last two, actually. I'm not going to use edit, I'm not going to use syslants. Okay, so with that, I will save it with the backup. We'll start the recovery required, and I will resume the recording when this is done to confirm. Okay, I have allowed that to run, and now I'm back in the world group server. You can see it started. Now what I want to do is change my Templars race from half ogre. I tried this once before and it did not stick because the DLL update was not there. So if I go to Templar half ogre, as you see what it's set to, Serpentkin is what it should be. Save, and I will go ahead and try and log him in now. See if that did it. Here we are. And we can see now we have Serpentkin. So just to reiterate what was required here, when you're installing MudRev, not only do you need to do the steps where you have a basic mud as a first step and copy over the MDB into Nightmare, you also have to apply these DLL fixes. Now, there's a patcher, I think, that does this automatically for you depending on how you install Major Mud. So that may have been done as part of the work previous. So that's it. This is definitely what was required, and I would bet at this point this also fixed my shop issue. If I were to look for a list in here, I bet that this will indeed fix the fact that I wasn't respawning the cloth. So padded helm, padded boots, for example, supposed to be in here. 99% for 1 per 1 minute. Now it's still not coming back, but I would bet if I give this enough time, it would show up. So anyway, this is exactly what I needed. Here's the URL, kyau.net, wiki major mud documentation hex editing. Okay, thanks for watching, and now I finally have a MudRev that's stable. Thanks again.